All right. Let's get this show going. First match of the night. Submissions are active once again. Former Pure Champion Suki takes on one half of the women's tag champs, Celestia. Suki making her long-awaited return, I guess you could say, in VPW. She hasn't been seen in quite some time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Chroma City, Suzuki.
However, the Carnival as a whole have been making their way back to Legacy in the previous weeks. So it only makes sense that Suki would find her way back on Legacy as well. Had this match come a week or two earlier, she might still have been in the rankings for the Pure Championship Chamber match, but due to Bad Amy losing to Sarah Miller, Suki was bumped down a couple spots. And there's Celestia, one half of the tag team champions.
And from the United Kingdom, one half of the Women's World Tag Team Champions,
Celestia, I believe, still has yet to win a singles match. 0 for 2 currently in singles action. In tag action, of course, they're one half of the champions, so they got that going for them. Here we go. Bell rings. Suki versus Celestia for the first time. Celestia sent into the buckle. Suki with a big forearm to the chest. Boot to the face by Celestia. Takes their time to go for a strike, but gets caught with a big body slam by Suki. Suki, like I said earlier before the match actually started, is a former Pure Champion and was one of the more dominant of the Pure Champions. So Celestia has almost an uphill battle here, though they have the size advantage and possibly the strength advantage. But Suki definitely has a speed advantage and a lot of ring rust to shake off, but still had a lot more recovery time than Celestia has. Suki, snap suplex, no. Celestia drops behind and gets a waistlock into the German suplex. Lifts her up for the Fisherman Brainbuster. Celestia stays on the attack and drops the knee on the arm as well. Gets the grapple. Double wrist clutch into the Northern Lights suplex. Celestia, a very technical competitor. As we're going to see right here, the Tequila Sunrise. No, a hammerlock hatch of the arm with an armbar on the other side as Suki has to break out of it to avoid too much damage. That forearm in the corner knocked her down again, but well, knocked them down, sorry. Apologize. Celestia, and they get them. To the top they go. Looking for something else here. Okay. Suki with a knife edge chop. And just stretching the knee out on the ropes. However, only getting a 2 count off the crossbody and stomp on the head by Suki. Suki springboard into the moonsault, but Celestia rolls out of the way. Now the butterfly suplex plants her in the middle of the ring. Now what are they? Oh, just kicking straight to the face, and now going back to the top rope. Might be actually trying to hit that drop kick this time. Big oof. Celestia probably has very bad depth perception, to be honest. Sets them up on the ropes. And the remix by Suki. However, getting caught with that dragon screw leg whip. And now Celestia working the arm once again. Could be trying to use that armbar again on Suki. Oh, went charging at the ropes. I think they were going for a springboard, but Suki gets the body slam. From the top rope, Suki has something big in mind. Wow, both of them missing every single dive they've tried. Snake eyes in the buckle though. Suki follows up with the arm stomp here. Sends it into the buckle. Elbow to the face though by Celestia. Now arm wringer into the leg drop. They definitely have something in mind for that arm. There it is again. Hammerlocks the arm for the Northern Lights suplex with the bridge. 1, 2, no. Celestia looking to hit that Russian leg sweep into the octopus stretch. And it's actually a legal maneuver this time. Locked the submission in. Doesn't have the best positioning on that other leg though. Could that have been enough? I don't think so. Celestia doesn't think so either, as they're gonna take the hand and repeatedly stomp on the fingers. Now back to the top rope and the big diving knee. That could be it. 1, 2, no. I think that's the first time one of the diving attacks have actually connected. Gets caught on the forearm and an uppercut by Suki. hits a Northern Light suplex of her own. And now from the corner. And the Regal knee. Cover. 1, 2, no. Suzuki might try to win off that RKO. Or something from the middle rope here. Diving drop kick. Finally hits the mark for Suki as well. Celestia though blocks the forearm, gets the collar and elbow, and a big forearm to the face that knocks her down. Suki. Oh, I thought she was going to set them in the buckle, but Celestia not allowing it, I guess. Oh, punch to the face. Oh, and an enziguri, knocking Suki clean on the floor. Suki, though, may have just been awakened by that enziguri. And she's stepping into a new gear on the outside here, but Celestia not allowing too much further. Oh, high angle German suplex on the floor. I know her shoulder's got to be in a lot of pain after all these arm attacks. And now Celestia breaking the back with the leg captured there. Wait a minute, Celestia going back out. That rounding kick. Wait a minute, sent into the barricade. Suki doesn't want anything to do with the outside anymore. Taunting Celestia to get back in, and Celestia happily obliges. Continuing the arm attack here for that hammerlock Northern Light suplex that almost finished it earlier. It could finish it right now too. No, reversal by Suki. With the snap suplex, no float over, and now the RKO on the way. She could finish this one. She redirected the RKO to throw Celestia off. 1, 2, no. Oh, Celestia up and over into the Scorpion death drop. Around. Oh, the Russian leg sweep. Octopus stretch again locked in. Oh, look at the torque. Celestia tapping out Suki. There it is, the final maneuver of the match. Finally getting almost, I think, the correct positioning on that leg that was draped over the neck of Suki to get the proper stretching ability off of that submission. Up next, however, is another great match, I believe, as Dalton Thunder takes on Adrian Black.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Kentucky, weighing in at 235 pounds, Dalton Thunder.
Dalton is a long way from Kentucky here tonight, as we are in Tokyo, Japan yet again for Legacy.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 190 pounds, Adrian Black.
Adrian Black makes his way to the ring, arguably further away than what Kentucky is coming from, you know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Whatever. Nonetheless, Dalton Thunder has a chance to prove himself against another former world champion here tonight. Though he's 1-1 in singles competition, his first win did come up against Brandon Alexander in his debut. Dalton gets the first grapple, sends him into the corner with an Irish whip. Tree of woe right off the bat by Dalton. Adrian he's struggling to get out of that corner. But Dalton with a double stomp from the buckle. Adrian with that up kick to try to get away from Dalton, but now he's going to drop the knee on the shoulder. Oh, but a boot to the face. Oh, that was a rip. Adrian charges around him, tries to disorient him, but it didn't work out. Oh, elbow to the gut. Maybe it did. Clothesline, no, duck under, and the kick to the stomach. Dalton sends him into the corner again. Oh, this time a hard whip into the buckle. Lifts him up, turns him around, waist lock, and oh, backbreaker. Beautifully done. You have to ask though, how much of that backbreaker did damage to himself with the already established damage by Adrian Black on the shoulder from the knee strike. Spinning into that suplex, and now driving his knees into the stomach. Quick jabs, goes under for the arm snap, flips him over, and a penalty kick to the back, but Adrian right back up. Goes around the world, and a head scissors takedown. Repeated the strikes on the arm. I think he's trying to soften him up for something. Or maybe he's noticing the little bit of white tape under that elbow pad of Dalton Thunder. Not sure if it's a design choice or an injury target. The Northern Lights suplex lands flush. Adrian lifts him back up, boot to the gut. This could be it for Dalton Thunder as the powerbomb lands. That usually signals the end, but Adrian lifts him right back up. Oh, he's not going to try to risk it. Straight into the Tiger Driver. One, two, no. to lift him up, but Dalton with a jawbreaker misses that snap jab, though, but he catches the leg, and he's getting these rounding kicks, and I mentioned it last time he had a match, but he doesn't have kick pads, so that's straight leather to chest, and now to the head. That could be it. That last rounding kick could be it for Adrian Black here. Only a 2 count. Adrian, though, picks the ankle and drops the knee into the side of the leg. Tried for that senton, but Dalton with the knees up charges in with that shotgun drop kick. Into the corner. Thunder. Turns him around. Oh no. One winged angel, center of the ring. 1, 2, no, Adrian kicks out. Dalton frustrated by that kick out there. Just repeated strikes, and now the double knees to the chest. That Meteora now follows up with a monkey flip, sending him into the ropes, trying to tangle him up. Adrian not having it. He's done with it right now. Big forearm smash by Adrian. He's not waiting for him to get up on the ropes. He's going to try to attack as quickly as possible. And Dalton's going to block that final forearm, grabs him by the head, and he's going to try to pull him to the other side of the ring to try to hit maybe another one of those one-winged angels. No, Adrian moves out of the way, but gets caught nonetheless. Up in the fireman carry. Oh, plants him down. Tried again for that knee drop to the face, but Adrian moves out of the way, tries to chop him, waist locks him, goes for the back suplex, and no, Adrian goes behind, no, elbow to the face. Back and forth. Oh, takes the leg out, and he's got these rounding kicks again. Just lighten up the chest, and he's going to take his head off. Go for the cover here. 1, 2, no. Right in the face of the referee, just in shock, but Adrian barely getting the kick out as Dalton's going to try to follow up immediately with the big Uranagi. 1, 2, no, Adrian kicks out again. Dalton tried for something, but Adrian follows with the jawbreaker. Oh, and a big lariat. Got something in mind here. He's just circling. Wait, what is he doing? Going to the top rope. Oh, but his opponent charging to the other side of the ring to avoid damage. Springboard, clothesline. He still gets what he wanted. Now he picks him up. What is he thinking? Vertical suplex. He drops him down, and he's going to the corner for the top rope move that he was trying to hit before. Double foot stomp. And now that power bomb. Plants him down. Still not done. Tiger driver. Again, drives him into the mat. Straight for the pin. Hook in the leg. 1, 2, 3. There was no kicking out of that combination of moves right there. Adrian threw everything he could at him at the end, and it was enough to do so. That powerbomb and then the Tiger Driver for a second time. He didn't want to risk it off of that one, so he went straight into the Tiger Driver and picks up the win. Congrats, Adrian. He hasn't gotten a singles win in quite some time. It's been a while. But next up is another person who hasn't gotten a singles win in a while. He didn't forget, he chose not to. Elijah Maverick makes his way to the ring. Again, another time for him to try to get a win under his belt against someone big in the division, the Intercontinental Champion.
New York, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Brawler, Elijah Maverick.
Elijah Maverick needs this win against the Intercontinental Champion. Elijah is currently sitting with a win-loss record of 1-5, whereas Spyro is sitting with a win-loss record of 3-2. One of those two losses came at the hands of Hunter Quinn.
And his opponent from Wolverhampton, England, weighing in at 210 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Sharp John S.
Spyro was a competitor in VPW, he was very, very sure of himself. Even though he hasn't had much chance to actually prove himself to be, reasonably sure of himself, of course. Being 3-2, and then before then, in his initial run in VPW, even then he wasn't on a big winning streak by any means either, so he hasn't really had any reason or any true evidence to be so sure of himself. But right now he's going up against a much larger opponent in Elijah Maverick. He's got the advantage here because he does have that submission background. And with submissions being active for the night as well, it could come down to that submission victory, just like we saw in the opening match. Double axe handle takes him down. Maverick needs to get back in this one, or just in it in general. The match has just started and he's getting completely decimated already. Blocks the strike, gets a grapple, and a big belly-to-belly. Tries to go for a cover. That's not enough. It was almost enough. Jesus. He hits one move, and it was almost a 3 count as Spyro sweeps the leg into the dragon screw. Repeated punches down to the mat. Oh, Maverick gets the grapple first. Puts him up on the shoulder, and oh, gee, it tosses him to the floor. Maverick will take it, just repeated chops to the chest and that forearm. That rolling elbow. And again, he's not fighting. Oh, Jesus Christ. He's not really fighting back. That's the problem here. And he's showing strength and he's showing the ability he has, but he's not fighting back nearly as much as he probably should. I mean, at this point in the match, you still have plenty of time to recover, but still, you need to fight back. Being tossed straight down there by Isabella as Elijah circles the ring here. Spyro, I think he was, I think he was going for a suicide dive, but changed his direction, got out of the ring and came back in, and Elijah just stood completely still for that German suplex. Maverick with that power slam lifts him up, but no, Spyro inverted DDTs him. And the clothesline from hell. Picks him back up. He's going to try to finish this one. Torpedo Moscow. 1, 2. No, kick out at 2. Spyro tried to toss himself at Elijah Maverick to try to end it, and it wasn't enough. Maverick trying to get back in it, but it's not really working out for him. Oh, Jesus! Knocked him clean out of his boots. But he's got to fight back, obviously, so brainbuster by Spyro. Elijah with a leg sweep. Uppercut by Spyro's. Elijah Maverick gets caught again for another brainbuster. No blocking it this time. Elbow to the gut. Oh, springboard up into the forearm smash to the face. Oh, moves out of the way. The stop kicks him in the gut. Oh, look at that. Oh, just backdrops him over the shoulder. Going for that spine buster, I think, but no. Getting caught with some fist to the face. Spyro going for that brain buster, and he hits it a second time. There's the lariat again. Cover. That's a rope break. 2. No, I thought that was a rope break, but the referee said it's not, but it was still only a 2 count. Emerald Explosion. 1, 2, no, only a 2 count. Elijah's still in this one. Charges in, gets blocked on the shoulder tackle. Maverick keeps getting caught with these brain busters. The least of his concern is going to be winning or losing a match. It's going to be having to go to the hospital, check his neck out. I think John's going for some blood now. Spyro goes up and behind for the Scorpion Death Drop here. A kick to the head. Maverick gets caught though on that body blow, and a punch to the stomach of his own. German suplex and the bridge. 1, 2, no. Isabella over there shadow boxing for some reason. Now Spyro going for another suplex. This time Elijah reverses and hits one of his own. Maverick lifts him up and he hits the spine buster. Not over for the slapjack here, plants him down. And look at that, pulls the leg away from the rope. 2, no, only a 2 count. He's trying to bust him open in return for all the head damage, I think. And the backdrop, look at that, just tosses him across the ring again. This is the stomp though, Spyro charges in, and the clothesline from hell. That's center of the ring, 1, 2, no. Puts him up for the Emerald Explosion, again plants him down. 1, 2, that's a mercy kill at that point.
Here is your winner, John S.
John Spyro getting the win here, just ahead of Crossfire. He's got a big match ahead of him against Dustin Weaver, who's got a decent win-loss record as of now. So we move on to our next match. Here we go, Kate Whitaker versus Alice Howell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Chelsea, England.
Kate Whitaker slowly making her way to the ring. And while she's doing so, I'd like to thank our partners, Joshi Star Wrestling, Battlefront Industry, and LGF. Check them all out if you get a chance. Always has been. Kate Whitaker is definitely a competitor we don't get to see very often anymore on VPW. However, you can find her on Joshi Star Wrestling frequently. Perhaps that's the reason why we are even seeing her tonight, is because we've been touring Japan. Now the opponent, Alice Howell, on the other hand, we see her a lot in VPW. One of the most dominant women's champions we've ever had.
And from Melbourne, Australia, Alice Howell.
Alice, like I said, one of the most dominant women's champions we've ever seen, only being dethroned by our current women's champion, Sophia Winters, who was on a streak of her own. She's only lost one singles match ever in VPW. Alice seeing her opponent across the ring. This could very well be what we've seen in the past before with Alice Howell, where she just dominates completely. Alice is currently 8-3-2, whereas Kate is 6-2. Here we go. Kate ducks under the clothesline immediately and hits an inverted crush on Alice, and going for the cover. 1, 2, and only a 2 count right off the bat. Kate lifts up Alice, turns her around, goes for the waistlock, and an angle slam using her own move against her here. Alice doesn't seem to be taking that one too kindly. But Kate's not going to let her get too much in already as she takes her down with that dragon screw leg whip and now goes right back to the arm. Alice, a former women's champion. Kate, a former women's tag team champion. Only ever holding singles gold twice, and that's outside of VPW. One of those times she won the EWTV Championship on our partner show, Joshi Star Wrestling. But she gets caught with that boot to the face. Alice turns her around, goes for the waistlock. Oh, and ragdolling her into the German suplex. Kate, though, got her down to the mat, and she's going to try to win off of submission here. The best possible thing she could do is try to win via submission on an opponent that is just as dominant as Alice is. Alice Howell turns her around. And another suplex. I think that brings it up to 2 total from her. Of course, Alice has hit a record-breaking number of German suplexes and suplex variants in one match. But speaking of one, there's one from Kate. That straightjacket German suplex has signaled the end before. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count by the ref there. Kate lifts her up. Sends her into the corner now. What is she thinking? Alice not doing much as Kate sets her on the buckle and suplexes her out of the corner. Alice gets up. Clotheslines her hard down to the mat. Hop up into the German suplex by Alice now. Lifts her up again. Punches to the stomach and now up on the shoulders. Snake eyes in the corner. Alice is frustrated here. She was driving the knee into the face, trying to, just disorient her, make it harder for her to breathe as she drop kicks the back of the head, and now for, I believe, a 3rd time, a suplex variation, and a 4th time on the way. Deep hook on that gut wrench, but big enziguri. Kate now turns her around. Earth donut by Kate Whitaker. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. Lifts her back up. Kate with a knee to the gut. Guitarro crusher. Alice needs to get back into it, but right now Kate has the control. Lifts her up, but a jawbreaker by Alice. Left hand, now a suplex again. Oh, wait a minute. Alice hasn't done this effectively in a while. That torture rack on the rope break. That's unfortunate. She had that torture rack locked in, but the rope break was called. Sends her into the buckle now. This is the grapple as Kate gets out of the way, but Kate, I thought she got grappled, but no. She gets the inverted crush a 2nd time. Not going for the cover this one. Gets her up. The roundhouse kick sets her on the ropes. Wrenches the shoulder on that top rope. Oh, Alice is frustrated with the headbutt. Knocks her clean out on the mat. Turns her around. The angle slammed by Howell. Another suplex variant. 1, 2. No. Kick out at 2 by Whitaker. Pop up into the gut wrench. German suplex again. Not done yet. Lifts her up. Oh, kick to the gut by Whitaker. Super kick into the straightjacket. German suplex again. Looking to finish it. Oh, elbow to the face though by Alice. No, moves out of the way. Kick to the gut. Look at the strength of Kate. Snake eyes return in the buckle. Speaking of returns, a knee to the face of Alice. Payback for what she did just minutes ago with the knee in the corner. Oh, but Alice back up with that punch to the stomach. And now Kate gets caught with another suplex. Someone's keeping count. Update me. Another suplex by Alice. Tosses her. That was a double underhook, arm locked suplex. Turns her around. Goes for that angle slam, but Kate not allowing it again. Yoshi tonic. This is really back and forth between these two. Kate gets caught, collar and elbow, and another suplex toss across the ring. Lifts her up now. Alice with the German suplex again. Cover, center of the ring, sort of. 1, 2. No, Kate able to kick out at 2 there. But Alice is arguing with the referee that it should have been a 3. And she's going to try to ensure victory here with the angle slam. Full rotation. Hooks the leg, but there was no rope break. The referee called a rope break, but there was no rope break. Her leg was far from the ropes, but the referee called it. Super kick. Straight jacket, German with the bridge. 1, 2. What? The ref called for a 2, but it was definitely a 3. She didn't kick out. I'm so confused right now. Kate hurts. Donut. Center of the ring. 1, 2, 3. The referee definitely aiding Kate Whitaker on the victory here, but nonetheless, she still picked up a win against one of the competitors in the chamber match on Crossfire. And in this scenario, Alice Howell wins the championship. We might be seeing Kate Whitaker getting a shot at the championship if this is how it went. But like I said, the referee definitely aided Kate Whitaker in this one, as she definitely got a rope break when it shouldn't have been. Multiple times she's gotten called rope breaks when it shouldn't have been. But with that being said, we got to move on to our main event. For the first time in 2 years, Du Bois versus Prestige. And I don't know how long it's been, but I could definitely say it's been almost a year since the Prestige have made their presence known on VPW's episodes of Legacy.
One fall on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 551 pounds.
It was this exact matchup that ended or seemingly ended the career of Chase Hawkins 2 years ago. As Matt and Philip completely decimated Du Bois here. But the people we're seeing right now are different than what we saw before. Georgie and Chase are a different team than they were before. Georgie is a more proven singles competitor than he was back then, and now Chase Hawkins also having a little bit of a singles chance under his belt now. Georgie, a former hardcore champion as well. So they have, in a way, evolved as competitors since the last time this match happened. However, the Prestige,
and their opponents at a combined weight of 495 pounds.
the Prestige are a team that, in their own right, believe they don't need to evolve. And of course, tonight could be a sign of what's to come for the Prestige. They get to face the tag team champions Hunter Quinn and Christian Blake at the pay-per-view after defeating Mamba and Jonathan in the finals of that tag team title tournament just a month ago. Of course, this is their first appearance on VPW normally, and like I think over a year now. Been at least 30 episodes or more since the last time they were on VPW. I mean, the best description of what I'm trying to say is the last time these two were seen on VPW, outside of that tag tournament, Future Foundation hadn't existed yet. Future Foundation was on its way. It was in its infancy of starting to become a show when the Prestige exited VPW. However, right now, Matt Bailey showing a little technical prowess that kind of just shows that even if you've been gone for a while, you could still continue to pick up right where you left off as he stomps on the face of Georgie Mack. And I believe he's going to tag out to Philip Sheffield here. Prestige are former tag team champions just like Du Bois, but Prestige have the special word. I don't know what the word I'm trying to think of. Accomplishment, accolade, whatever. Special accolade of being the only people to hold the tag team championships 4 times. They want to take it for the 5th, and Georgie wanting to do damage to them before the pay-per-view, so they can't do that. However, Prestige and Du Bois know each other all too well, as Prestige used their numbers advantage to completely demolish the Du Bois before the pay-per-view match they had. I believe it was at Revolt Forever, but I could be wrong about that. Or it could have been Last Stand, one of those shows. I know that Chase Hawkins was just systematically just destroyed by the hands of Enzo Sammartino and Scott Osborne. And then a day later, or maybe even 2 days later it might have been, Philip Sheffield and Matt Bailey just continued the onslaught. And like I said, that took 2 years of recovery and training to get Chase Hawkins back. And he takes a snake eyes in the corner. Knocking Georgie off the buckle as he drives the knee into the face. Going for the cover after that knee strike. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Bailey stomping on the hand again. He knows the injuries that Chase Hawkins has sustained in his career. And as you're seeing right here, he's going for it with that camel clutch. And Georgie's still not getting, I was about to say, still not back up on the ring, but he's finally back up. Scorpion death drop by Bailey. He knows the neck is injured still, and he knows that shoulder is, and he also is one of the reasons why Chase Hawkins at one point was believed to have needed a knee brace to keep his knee in place. As Georgie belly to bellies him, picks Phillip back up, but he gets caught with that knife edge chop and the enziguri. Straight into the cover he goes. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Just repeated strikes and a super kick. Sends him into the corner. Of the Prestige members, though, only one of them actually held any singles championships in VPW, and that's Scott Osborne, who, for the time being, seems to have opted out of joining the Prestige in VPW this time. As Georgie Mack drops Phillip down with that pile driver. Lifts him back up. Clothesline! Heavy-handed clothesline. 1, 2, no. Tags Chase back in here. Hawkins picks him up. Boot to the gut here. That arm captured. Face buster, and now grabs the leg for the cover. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Hawkins gets caught in the forearm as he tried to go for the arm. Boot to the gut though by Hawkins. Gets the collar and elbow, sends him across the ring into the corner. Elbow to the face though. Phillip charges in. Oh, narrowly avoided that chop block. He knows that knee's damaged, and he tried to go for it, but Hawkins, I think he just perfectly got it. Oh, but the shoulder's driven into the mat. Lifts him up for the landslide, plants him down, hooks the legs. 1 with the leg, 2, kick out at 2. Sheffield sends it to the buckle. We could see a tag move for the first time. No, chop to the chest. And again, just repeated chops to try to knock the wind out of him. So he's going after the legs again. Just snapping the knees. Like I said, a history of injuries for Chase Hawkins. And some of those caused by the men they're fighting right now. This could be what we see the end of them. 1, 2, and the breakup by Georgie. Could have been a mistake in my opinion. Northern Light suplexes him. Hawkins back up. Oh, gets caught with the chops though. Wait a minute. Chase, DDT. Hawkins to the middle. Diving, oh my God. I think he was going for a splash, but he only got the knee to the back of the head of Bailey, which is the gut and that rose plant that captured. Face buster. Cover, hook the leg, but it's a rope break. He's off the ropes, leg drops him, and he's gonna go back for more. And he's, I got it. Chase Hawkins, I think he was going for something, but the game decided not to let it happen. So he lifts him up. Taste of their own medicine. 1, 2, no. Hawkins doesn't know what to do, so he's tagging out to Georgie. Georgie lifts him up, but a leg sweep by Bailey. Georgie Mack frustrated. His partner is on the other side, so he sends him over there. This is not just a normal tag match by any means. This is a war between enemies here. Misses that clothesline. Georgie, though, with a big fist to the face and one to the body, and gets caught with a fireman carry, though. Oh, German suplex. He ducked under that lariat. Phillip tagged back in. Lifts up Georgie Mack. And that's the end. Zagiri covers him. 1, 2, no. I can't stress enough the bad blood between these two teams. Some would usually say between teams like this, when it's a feud over championships, you could say it's water under the bridge, but this isn't just about championships in this, between these two. A man's livelihood was put at risk because of this team. And Georgie knows the damage that could be done by the Prestige. Chase Hawkins knows it all too well, and they're going to try to stop it. But Matt and Phillip, oh, come on. Just now they're singling out the arms of Georgie, and Georgie gets that leg sweep, but he's busted open here from the eyebrow. Oh, wait a minute, end of days. Cover on Bailey. 1. Oh, and only getting the 1 count is Phillip able to break it, but Chase Hawkins sends him to the outside. Georgie hammering fist with a forearm to the face. I think Georgie wants blood, but he's going to the top rope. That's something we don't see him do very often. From the top. What's he got in mind? Oh, dump the big axe handle. But Matt Bailey able to move out of the way. Wait, ducks away. Oh, someone's busted open. Snap suplex by Bailey. I don't know who's busted open outside, but someone is. Well, just repeated chops to the chest. And the German suplex, high bridge, but that's a rope break. Lets him up, but Georgie with a leg sweep. Tags, oh, Chase is tagged in. Is Chase the one that was busted? I can't tell. Chase Hawkins, Rainmaker. I think it was Phillip that got busted open. 2 and a breakup at 2. Georgie sent out of the ring, and I think Phillip Sheffield is busted open. I can't tell. Matt Bailey isolating Chase Hawkins. Now Chase with a reversal. Suplexes him over and goes for the cover off of it. 1, 2, and a breakup at 2 as Chase not setting his sights on Phillip just yet. Oh, now he is. Set into the buckle there. Chase Hawkins. Face busters him. Goes for the cover. Rope break. No rope break? Yeah, there's a rope break. Yeah, Phillip, I believe, is busted open. And Chase Hawkins just swung at him. Georgie goes for the strike. It's a strike in return and a knife edge chop. Now he's getting brought across the ring into the corner of the Prestige. And our first tag move of the night here. Phillip and Matt working together. Double back body drop. Georgie in the danger zone. No, he said, I'm not taking that. Repeated chop, no, second one gets blocked, and Georgie now, big belly to belly. Oh, the European uppercut now has him down at a knee and taking out that shoulder again. Systematic destruction. It's exactly what Prestige likes to do. Goes for the cover. A break up at 2 and a kick out at 2. Chase gets caught though as he was trying to get out of the ring. Oh. Oh. Philip. Oh, he hit that butterfly suplex, and Georgie getting in there to try to help his friend, his teammate. Georgie lifts him up. Sets him up with the shoulders. Stun gun on the ropes. Oh, I thought he was about to let him tag, but he changes his mind. He's going for the cover. What? Not even a 1 count. Changes. He just let go of it. Oh, but Philip gets that dragon screw. Georgie rolls out of the way, gets another belly to belly. This time follow through to the mat. Big lariat. Lifts him back up for the finish. Lifts him up for the powerbomb. No. Philip with some hammering strikes to the head. Clotheslines him into the corner. And now pulls him up by his beard and to these backbreakers on the knee. And notice how he brought him over to his own corner for the first one, just in case he needed to tag out. Hawkins back up on the ring, finally. He drops the knee on the shoulder, and a kick to the back follows it, and he's gonna, up kick by Georgie. Could we see, busted open there. I was about to say, could we see a tag move from Du Bois here, but Georgie opting to damage Matt Bailey instead, as they're 3 of the 4 members in this match busted open. Oh, Georgie just short of it and gets caught with that shoulder breaker. Oh, elbow to the face. Georgie needs to get him across the ring out of that corner. Oh, brain buster. Hawkins now gets a tag. The final man in this match not to be busted open, I think. Oh, misses that drop kick. And now Bailey just ringing on the arm. He knows the damage can be done there, and he does it just perfectly. Lifts him up now. Bailey. Dragon suplexes him. Notice how most of the maneuvers he's doing, he's keeping him in that corner. For the Rainmaker. 1, 2, no. Somehow Chase Hawkins kicks out of the Rainmaker. I believe that's the second time he's been hit with it, and he kicked out of it. Philip now in here because Matt doesn't seem to know what to do. He doesn't know if he can finish this one off. Philip has him up. Oh, but the driving elbows to the head. Oh, he caught him. Oh, look at the one knee to the face. Look at the damage it did. Look at the blood splatter. He could have, I think he might have beat him in the nose or something, because that's an immediate blood splatter. Like I said, this is not a match. This is a war between enemies. And these teams have been enemies for years. 1, 2, and the breakup off the spine buster. Philip getting a hold of Georgie and sending him to the floor. And look how they've isolated Chase Hawkins in the ring. That might be exactly what Chase wanted, though, to be left alone, as he's got him up on the shoulders. Glance him down, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Philip Sheffield just turned around and noticed what had happened.
Here are your winners.
2 years later, they get their win back. Thank you for watching. I want to thank our partners again, Joshi Star Wrestling, Battlefront Industry, and LGF. And I want to thank you all for watching once more, and we'll see you next week on VPW. Thank you and good night.